Okay, we're live.
Excellent. All right. We're back for another episode, folks. This is Techopolis Live, episode 13. I am Michael,
Taylor?
and we have a new face to the show, or new voice. He was on the unboxing. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Doug, if you can. I think he's probably muted, but
Hey
uh,
guys, it's Doug. How are y'all today?
good, good. All
Good.
right. We
Good,
have an
good.
exciting show.
We do.
We're-
It's gonna be
We
wild.
we got all kinds of new tech, or I did. So if you remember, I unboxed the M1 Max on the channel last time. I'm on it now, and I think it looks great. And I'm on the microphones now. It looks. I'm sure. I hope it sounds great. And I'm actually on speakers. So this is just kind of a relaxed version of the show, but I also got some new stuff as well. I traded in my other Macs and got a bunch of money back on my card from whenever I bought the machine, and I also got a gift card and got some other devices. So first off, I got the AirPods Generation 3. They sound amazing. They sound better than the Pros. They outproed the Pros, folks. And part of the Clickers Club again. You know, it's fun just to close it like that occasionally. So I got those, and I also got another new toy. I got this thing. This is I don't know the correct pronunciation, Lossy Lacy 2 terabyte SSD that's external. And this is going to come in handy today. This thing's pocket size, folks. I can throw it in a pocket and just hook it up to my iPad or my computer. But what we're going to do is plug it into the Mac. And I think it's funny that I got a notification on my watch right as that happened. And hey, our bot actually worked on our Discord server. That's funny. I wonder, you know what? I think that's part of the problem. If you do a regular Zoom stream, it gets it right. But if you do a low latency one, that's whenever it does it at the end of the stream. That's interesting. So we got that drive, and today we're going to take M1 Max and M1 to the next level by using parallels. And we're going to install some Windows on my computer and on Taylor's. So I'm going to be trying it with games and putting that VM on the hard drive. Taylor is going to be trying, well, explain what you're doing, Taylor.
Well, I am going to be testing out some pre-made virtual machines that are made by Microsoft for developers. And I'm going to be testing them out and see how well they work and see if I can actually use them, and not have to configure. We did some configuration beforehand. Michael had to help me with Parallels because it's not the most accessible program on the world, but yeah, so we're able to use Parallels to see what we can do with these pre-made virtual machines that Microsoft has available.
And, Doug is here to ask questions and to enjoy the ride. And we hope we have folks out there in chat that will also do the same. So this is going to be a great, great episode, I think. It's going to be a lot of us experimenting and working. So keep that in mind, but we'll be talking about things throughout because a lot's going on in tech since we've had a Techopolis Live episode. So sit back, get some drinks. You know what? That might not be a bad idea for us too, because we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have a great, fun, relaxed, chill stream. This is not your typical podcast. This is not polished. This is not anything. As long as people keep it civil. And yeah, we're going to be going back and forth on the screen shares based on what we want to show you guys. So it's going to be really exciting. Taylor, if you want to kick yours off first with your screen share, I still have to go download Parallels. and
I'm
get
not
my
ready
account
yet,
going?
actually, but I want you to show them how parallel, like the whole process. I'm not ready because I'm actually putting this on Twitter. So I want you to show them the whole process of downloading Parallels and kind of the process so that people are aware of how it works.
Excellent. We can do that. So I'm
All
going
right,
to
I'm gonna
disable
go put this on Twitter.
I'm going to disable my video so people don't have to deal with my forehead up on the screen. There we go. Now I can get close and actually get into this. So we're downloading Parallel 17, folks. And what that means is we're going to go to the Parallels website. We're going to download Parallels. And there you go. Now y'all have a beautiful screen. I love, if you're visual, I love this wallpaper. Absolutely love it. You guys are seeing my desktop. It's a blue-green kind of wavy line gradient wallpaper, and I found it. It's part of the light dark series that they have that came with the iMacs, and it's just beautiful. And I switched it to dark, and so I'm going to go close some applications here that are used for other tasks. Can't close that Zoom thing, that's kind of needed. Okay, I don't have any terminal windows open. That's good. Don't need y'all be seeing all my developer secrets now. And Taylor, you have chat because I cannot. You know what I'm glad to have back, folks, is volume buttons. You know what else I'm glad to have? Boom, all my devices are in focused mode. It's beautiful, beautiful. F6 on this new machine just puts everything in focus mode. All right, so let's get started. Just going to do a Google search for Parallels Desktop because I'm lazy. And the first one is about Parallels Desktop 17 for that supports M1 Max. Okay. So we're going to go to buy now because we're going to go ahead and get a copy of this. And what we need is Pro. Okay. And okay. And I'm going to actually go ahead and stop screen sharing so people don't get my personal information on YouTube. That'd be awkward. I like that I could pause the screen share. I don't have to stop it. I just have to pause it. That's great. Okay. kind of wish, so one password comes up a lot, and I kind of wish that it would just, it says unlock using one password. I wish it would just do it. Okay. It says pay with Touch ID. I'm trying to pay with Touch ID. Nothing's happening. Do I have to press the button twice? Um, nope, that is not what you do. Touch ID. Why aren't you working? So are you, Taylor, are you guys still here? You and Doug?
Yep, I'm here.
Cool, cool. This thing's supposed to be the best computer out there. And it's not letting me do Apple Pay. Awesome. We'll try one more time. We may have to just do it the old fashioned way, like an animal, by putting in a debit card. Alrighty then. So Apple fail. All right, let's put all of this information in here. All right, I'm pressing the button. And I'll turn on sharing once we are back in. Placing order. Okay, so we got the program. We're going to download, we got the key. Now we're going to download the program. And I'm going to so we've got parallels. I'm going to turn on our video for the moment, for our screen share for the moment. Okay, that's back on. I'm going to minimize that product key screen there because reasons. Installing Parallels Desktop. Accept the license agreement. Type my password. And now the fun part begins. I need to go and give Parallels permissions. All the permissiony things. Okay. So now we have a how to download Windows 11 link. But what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go ahead and put in our license code. I'll log in with my original Parallels account, I guess. That will just make it easy. Should have just signed into the account. Now it's going to make things difficult.
While Michael's doing that, we've got some chat messages. Fantastic84 says hello. And then she also says, is this stuff you're doing as a continuation of the unboxing?
Not quite a continuation. It's more, it has something to do with it, but
it's two separate things.
Yeah.
Yep. Oops, that was bad.
What's that?
How about stop your screen sharing?
Are you ready to share something, or do you?
Well, I meant to hit another button. I gotta see how close my VM is to be being downloaded. So let me go ahead and check that out. A minute. Yep, I'm ready to show something. What are you doing right now?
Go ahead and stop mine, and go ahead and I still need to do a few things. So.
Okay. Alright, y'all. So I had an idea because I wanted to see if I could download a pre-configured VM. Now, why would I want to do this? Well, it was A, for, fun. I guess not really fun, but just seeing if I could do it. But B, it was, I wonder if it'd be more accessible because creating a VM in Parallels is kind of a pain if you are a user of assistive technology. Now, keep in mind that in order to access the trial and get all the licensing figured out, you will have to obtain some sighted help of some sort. But the reason I wanted to try this is just because I wanted to. So on Microsoft's website, there is a virtual machine link where they have pre-built virtual machines for the biggest four virtualization software. So Hyper-V, Parallels, VMware Fusion, and VirtualBox. And I downloaded the Windows 10 developer virtual machine, which I'm going to try to upgrade to Windows 11. And it's basically a machine that's meant for developers. So it's got your Visual Studio Code, it's got your Visual Studio already installed, and it's probably already configured correctly for development. So I wanted to give this a shot. Again, it's obviously from my real source, so I trust it. But I want to see how this goes. So I've downloaded the virtual machine file. It ended up being about 43 gigs, which is holy moly. But I have it on my file. So now I want to actually try to see if this thing works. So I'm just going to press enter on this thing. Or I'm going to, hold on, get in the right thing here. And I'm going to open this. Okay. And it asked me to say if this virtual machine moved or copied, and it basically says that if it already has its own MAC address, then you should have it copied where I want to create an individual MAC address. That is correct. I do, so I'm going to hit copy. Okay. All right. Now, I want to change that title 10 eval, or, let's see. Try to change this here. I'm going to go to configure VM. I'm just going to say WinDev. WinDev. Boom. It says productivity modified. So meaning that these Microsoft developers, whoever made this machine, already configured it for development. Perfect. Okay. So, I just changed its name to WinDev. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see if the thing even boots. So I'm going to close this settings. And let's see here. How do I... I'm going to start. But let's see here. I think I'm in an inaccessible system dialog. Okay. So let me see where I'm at here. I'm at an inaccessible system dialog. So, well, I figured this out. Michael, would you like to, where are you at?
So I'm ready to continue, but I will let you know that on yours, it has WinDev a long number and then eval, so you didn't select all the text when you went to.
Oh, whoops. Well, that's why I want to figure this out, and then we'll kind of go back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, so I have I've gotten my account registered and activated. We are good to go. So now I'm going to share my screen again. And we're going to go to this page talking about how to get Windows activated, or not activated, but how to do this on the M1 machines. So we're going to follow this link. So on the Parallels website, install Windows 11 on ARM. Note, if you haven't installed Parallels Desktop yet, download it. That's some bad English there. Register for Windows Insider Program. Windows Insider on ARM Insider Preview. You must register for the Windows Insider Program. Click on the button below, sign in, and click the register for Windows Insider Program. 2, download the installation file. After successful registration, on the button, after successful registration, click the button below and download the Windows Client ARM 64 Insider Preview VHDX image. All right. So that's what we're going to do. I am a Windows Insider, so I don't think I need to register. I need to sign in using the option on the top right. All right. That was what I clicked. I clicked it, and I guess that worked. So you would want to make sure you pick that first option to register your version of Windows, of your Insider version, because that is pretty important. And this is a VHDX file. All right, that's going to take a little bit. So Taylor, do you have anything? And do we have any chats?
Huh?
And do we have any chats?
I don't think we have any more chats, and I don't really think I have anything at this point. I am still trying to figure this out. Like I said, I'm not sure that this process is as accessible as I thought, or this VM is going to work, because now that I think about it, Windows 11 requires the ARM version of Insider.
Yeah.
So now that I think about this, folks, this is going to be a very bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to pivot a little bit, and we're going to do something else. So we're going to pivot just a little bit, because that's a bad idea. I just got thinking about that. what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to create a virtual machine using the command line. Okay? Not sure how it's going to go exactly. So this could be an interesting thing because I just realized that's not a very good idea because I'm like, these are not configured for M1. So that was kind of a flop, but hey, that's what happens. So I am not quite ready to show anything as of yet, just because I am trying to get myself in a better position. What I am going to do though is I am going to open up the Parallels command line reference manual and that kind of thing. But we're going to try to create our own virtual machine using the command line. Cool. So that is our updates.
What might help, and one of the things that you may want to do as well is go register to get the disk image for Windows.
I already have that downloaded.
You have it downloaded? Okay, cool.
So, what we're going to have to do, folks, is close out of this. Close out of that.
Like halfway done.
Okay. All right.
So, folks in chat, let us know what you think of this. What are your thoughts on all of this? I think it's fun. I love these streams where it's real chill, relaxed, and we're just doing fun stuff. What are y'all's thoughts on this?
I think it's neat how we can dabble with tech and really put tech through its paces and really see what it's capable of.
Right. While on stream. Zoom allows people to do so many things.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, F6 really works, y'all.
I wonder if that would work with my phone if I was to pair my phone with my keyboard, or is that just a Mac
It
thing?
doesn't. Well, so here's on my Mac, I press F6, all my phone, my phone, iPad, my Mac, my watch goes on do not disturb. One key press. They are brilliant.
Nice.
Okay, so I found update, y'all. I found the Parallels Desktop 17 command line reference. A while back when I was doing this, I was doing the command line reference for version 14 or whatever, so I think I found the right one now. So, that's my update at the moment. But I think I want to convert this thing. This reference guide. Because I'm going to need this.
Yep. This thing is almost done downloading.
I heard a Windows sound somewhere, but that was probably from my end.
What do you mean?
A Windows startup sound.
Oh, we haven't started anything up yet. This is kind of exciting. I've never done this, and I've had a MacBook Pro, a MacBook Pro with the M1 chip since December 31st. This is kind of the most exciting thing I've done in a while. Well, actually, I take that back. We've done a lot of exciting things with tech recently.
Okay, I cannot find my stupid document here. Export. Oh, it's in documents. Right, not downloads. Okay.
So we've downloaded, it says 14 seconds to go.
Payon asked what's going on. Just joined the stream. And Fantastic84 says, yeah, I really like this chilled stream. I have to do a tech-related stream later on myself. So, yeah, we got some chat.
Nice. And this is neat. It recognizes this as a Parallels desktop disk image or supported disk image. So I'm going to tell it to open. So Payon, we are installing Windows on M1 through Parallels. Let's do this thing.
And, yep, and I'm going to be doing it through the command line. Attempting. We'll see how it goes.
We're going to pick a gaming virtual machine. Name and location. We're going to call it Windows 11. Location, not on my computer. That's why we have a 2 terabyte SSD hooked up for that kind of awesomeness. All right, where is the drive? Okay.
Yep, Payon, Windows 11.
Going to go use 10.74 gigs of disk space. No, we don't want an alias on the desktop. Customize settings before installation. Nah. Continue. Please wait. Creating the VM. All right, folks. This is so happening. This is happening right now. I'm pumped. I cannot believe we're running Windows 11 on ARM. This is really exciting.
Okay.
I know I'm like a little kid, but man, this is cool. Oh man, this is really neat.
Payon says this is kind of exciting.
This is this computer is about to become my main streaming computer, folks.
Okay, so let's see.
One of the things that I'm going to be looking into as well is I'm going to be looking into the best methods for cleaning tech, and I'm going to start cleaning my stuff once a week. Parallels desktop.app would like to access the camera. Why? Sure, fine. I thought I gave you permissions for all this stuff before. Install Parallels Toolbox. Sure. Don't know what that does, but why not? It was free. They were doing a deal right now where Parallels Toolbox and one other thing was included. I don't remember that being there before. I agree to the terms and conditions, stuff and things.
Payon says if this works well, that M1 Mac Mini is looking good again.
And I will be, folks, for you guys that are like, oh, well, he's just doing a visual thing. I will be installing a screen reader.
And I'm doing this from the command line, folks. So if you don't have sight, I'm gonna actually probably end up sharing my screen. Again, I've never done this before, so this could be a complete and epic fail. But I did find the right command line reference manual, and what I did is I converted it from PDF to HTML, and it actually had the right heading structure. Thanks to our other great friend, Adobe Acrobat Pro. Okay, that's not helpful.
All right, so I just installed the Parallels toolbox thing. Basically, Parallels toolbox just has some neat features that it can do.
Okay. Michael, where are you at right now?
I just finished installing Parallels toolbox. I'm about to check and see how the VM's doing real quick. Give me just a second. While Windows 11 is running, please don't disconnect the volume. All right. So where are we now? We are installing Windows 11, folks. I didn't realize we were doing that because of the Parallels toolbox thing.
Oh.
Did not realize that was already going.
Payon says, whoa, hello.
Please keep your PC on and plugged in. Almost there. What?
What?
No.
Yes. I don't know what's happening right now. What's the problem?
Hang on.
This isn't good.
Where am I?
I don't know. Where are you?
I'm in Windows, guys.
Okay.
Windows is already done. It's installed. It's done. I can't believe that. Now, I've got to change some settings and all that. But so this would be a good time, Taylor, if you want to take over. Let me get some settings prepared and we will continue back here. I cannot believe how fast that was.
Yeah, Michael, I wish we could do multi-share because I'm going to be doing some crazy command line stuff. So.
Okay, go ahead and share yours while I set up my settings. I'll tell people what I'm doing when you're, working on things. But yeah, go ahead and take control of the screen share.
Okay, y'all. Hey, okay, hold on, guys. We need to keep this chat civilized, okay? I'm going to be doing TTS, so let's use family-friendly language so that we don't get flagged. All right. So, sorry. But we just have to do that because I'm going to be sharing my screen and it's going to be reading aloud. So let's just keep the chat civilized. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this crazy thing called try to do this from the command line. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If I can find my screen. And
let me just say, if chat does not stay civilized, the offending parties will be banned.
They're just saying some words that wouldn't be good to have on stream.
Okay.
But still, I can't have that. All right.
You have started screen share. Michael Toys has stopped screen share. Instant dialog. Content is empty. Instant indicators. Instant dialog. Content is empty.
So here's what I did. The original Parallels manual was in a PDF document
Hey,
that was pretty inaccessible.
I'll be good. Let's rephrase that. WOW.
Ah.
All right. Awesome, Payon.
That was fast to Michael.
Whoa, that was a weird delay. Okay.
That was.
So, here's the deal, folks. So this
Fantastic
manual
week 84.
is very interesting.
We're good. Just shocked as crap.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do this from the command line. Because obviously Parallels isn't that accessible, right? So we're going to see if we can do this from the command line. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Michael may have to help and rescue me eventually. but let's try it.
Terminal. Taylor.
So the first thing I'm going to do
Finder.
is I'm going to open up my little list of commands
Zoom.us 2 items.
here
Google Chrome.
that I have.
Safari.
So,
Safari. Parallel. This section
Doug
describes
Oliver has left the meeting. Doug Oliver entered the waiting room.
Admit close button. Admit default button.
hold on, guys.
Doug Oliver has joined the meeting.
Okay,
Audio submenu.
let's try to screen share
Finder.
again.
Documents.
So,
Local window.
all right, let's
Parallel
not get interrupted.
Terminal. Taylor.
All right, so let me go back to my
Zoom.us 2 items.
Safari.
Zoom.us. Finder. Safari.
And
Safari. This section describes various PRLCTL commands allowing you to list virtual machines. Clickable. Syntax 1.
so what we're going to do is create a virtual machine. So the way we do that is we're going to create, so there's 3 different command line utilities. In this case, we're going to use PRLCTL. And that is the utility that we're going to create with, so, like I said, I'm literally reading the manual as I'm doing this, so.
This section describes various PRLCTL general virtual machine management. Clickable.
Okay.
List optional parameters.
So
A.
we can
List
list
F shows the
virtual
IP address.
machines.
S for running. O. S. Sort L. 14. List fields which can be used for both the T. Include J. Sun.
Okay,
Heading not found.
let's see.
List optional parameters. Leaving parallel desktop for macro edition.
Hold on,
Enter
I got it.
parallel desktop for
Hold on.
command line reference. V6 8200 shop
So
tell
I'm
link
gonna
link
go
Microsoft
back
app link all other marks and names mentioned here may be
It's nice
trademarks.
'cause I have it all
Link
linked,
parallel
so.
desktop management 5 link display parallel desktop info link 5 link license management link 6 link 8 link user list and virtual machine
You can
location
do a
link
lot
link
of this
virtual
stuff
network info
from the
link 10 link virtual network settings link USB
command
devices
line.
link 12 link send problem report
It's just knowing
link
how
12
to do it.
link shut down parallel desktop link parallel desktop plugin commands
So,
link link error handling
let
link
us
13 link virtual machine management 13 visit link general visit link 14 link virtual machine configuration tasks link snapshot management link 22 link virtual machine configuration tasks 0 with non-joiner
click on
clickable
this.
this section PRLCTL set less than VM the PRLCTL set command is used to modify the configuration of a virtual machine and manage virtual machine devices and shared folders the
Set,
subsequent subsections
okay.
describe parameters and options that can be used with this command to perform a variety of virtual machine configuration management tasks CPU and memory parameters CPUs less than greater than
So CPUs, that's going to be important. But what I want to do is I want to create the machine first.
set unarchived the specified virtual
So I need
archive
to-
archive slash changes the encryption password for the specific 21 PRLC decrypts encrypts PRLCTL encrypt less than encrypt
Find
capture
my-
PRLCTL capture less than VM underscore name greater than file less than name greater than
I got booted out of the manual where I was going to be at.
capture the
So,
screen area 20
let's see here.
resets the specified virtual machine the reset command first performs a hard PRLCTL restart less than VM underscore name greater than
And yes, you can restart a VM from Parallels in Terminal.
PRLCTL resume less than VM underscore start power operations displays
Okay.
get version enable R resolve pass include D
So,
option exit 9 PRLCTL exec execute password less than password rate
Let's
include
see.
option logs into the virtual machine log into a virtual machine install moves the files of a specified virtual machine move virtual machine files click bullet VMware bullet virtual box bullet note 18 given force a path
Alright,
optional
so let me go back
convert
here.
specifies what to do with hard disk detach it create a link clone create a link clone linked region change the current Windows VM register note that after use the register command when you have
Okay.
remarks PRLCTL unread given force given
So-
no less than new optional 6 PRLCTL register less than register a virtual machine
I'm going to create
deletes a virtual machine. The command PRLCTL delete create a virtual machine from the line OS host recovery partition. Create no HDD.
That's old.
Create a virtual machine without hard disk drives.
Alright.
Creates a virtual machine and optimizes it for the OS distribution specified in the PRLCTL create less than VM underscore name greater than D. Distribution less than a vertical line list greater than.
So I'm going to do let's see.
Syntax creates a virtual machine and optimizes it for the OS type specified in the PRLCTL create less than VM underscore name greater than O. OSI less than a vertical line list greater than.
Let's see. So,
Change 15. Changed it. A path to the directory where the virtual optional parameters. DST. Option less than name greater than parameter specifies creates a virtual machine from the specified PRLCTL create less than name greater than
Okay, so-
PRLCTL create less than VM underscore name greater than host template less than name greater than.
so name.
Creates a virtual machine from the specified virtual machine template. The host template. Less than name greater than parameter specifies the source template name. To obtain the list of available templates, use the PRLCTL list command.
Which I did, and that didn't
Optional
actually
parameters.
work.
DST. A path to the directory where the virtual machine files will be stored. If omitted, the default location will be used.
The default location will be used. Okay, so I'm going to go to my terminal.
Zoom.us 2 items. Terminal.
I'm going to type in
PRL.
PRLCTL
CTL. Create.
Win
IN.
11.
Win.
Just
1.
making up names.
1. The VM has been successfully created. Taylor on Macro Pro.
Okay. The VM has been successfully created. Our next task is to register the VM. So the way that we have to register the VM is we have to do the register command. Now, Michael, what is your status right now?
Just a little thing. I've already installed Steam.
Okay. So do you want to take over while I try to get this long giant path for this
That would be totally fine.
Okay. Because this path is long and I don't want to have to go fish for my system and have that all on screen share. So Michael is going to take over while I get this command, and then after Michael is done, we're going to go ahead and register the VM so that it will show up in the Parallels interface.
All right, folks.
Zoom.us 2 items.
So
Zoom.us.
start screen sharing and kick mine out.
Are you there, Taylor?
Yeah.
It just was like you.
So kick me out of the screen share.
Yep, it should have already, but
Nope.
Mute audio submenu.
oh yeah. Now it will.
Okay, thank you. That way I can get this long command to figure out,
Now, here's the thing, folks. You're going to see my windows magnified. So that's just how that's going to be. Because this is how I use my computer. I'm not using macOS magnification. I'm going to run Steam. So then could I technically do a Windows escape? Yes, I can. Oh, why didn't it work? Okay. Windows escape is not working. To close magnifier. That is interesting. I don't know why that is. It had just shifted me up there a ways. But I could still zoom out like that, zoom in, and it's fast. Listen to how good those sounds are. Man. I was pressing the key that echoes the sentiment of not being able to press Windows Escape. F. Okay, are we going to get Steam? Is it going to happen? Also, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to let you know that I'm doing all this on battery power. On battery power. I've got Zoom, I've got Parallels, I've got Windows, I've got Steam. Yeah. Okay, I need to get an email code. I could just copy it from Mac, but I don't want everybody seeing all my emails. Sorry, y'all are not that privileged. Y'all are cool. I love you, chat. But nope. And again, I like it because I can just type this in, and the only thing I have to worry about is if I'm hitting the touch bar or not. Or not the touch bar, the microphone. I don't know what I'm talking about. And the cool thing is, because of this, you guys are only seeing what I can. So there we go. We've got Steam installed. All right, chat, we're going to install a game. We are going to get a game and download it. Now, I've got a lot of these. So I kind of feel like the resolution is low. I would like to change that eventually. But we're going to go for, I don't know if it's a M1, if it's a DirectX 12 game or not. I kind of wish you could find that out easily in Steam. But we're going to go for one of the biggest and baddest of the games. We're going for, that's right, Satisfactory. We are downloading this. And then it's going to be amazing. So, we are downloading our first game, chat. We're doing this. Maybe this will get the computer to spin up the fans. And I thought that game was bigger than that. I thought this was going to take a good long time. Now that number of 640 megabytes a second, I think is wrong. Oh no, over. So I don't quite get that. It says downloading 250 meg of 5.5. Okay, so that's saying how much it's going to extract to. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but games downloaded 10%. Okay. Taylor, do you have anything? Do you want to switch it back to you?
I do. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, so I've got an update, folks. So it looks like my virtual machine's already registered. So what happened is I removed all the other VMs that were there. And believe it or not, the VM that I called WinDev a while back, actually it said it was not compatible with this Mac. So it's a good thing we didn't continue on that path. But my VM that's called Win11 is already in the Parallels window. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set some options. And I'm not even sure. I hope I have the installer. I'm pretty sure I have that installer. But I'm going to set some options in terms of our VM so that way we can configure it the way we want. So I'm going to go share my screen again and my sound. And we've got some chats as well. Let's see what they are. Hold on.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You have started screen share.
Okay.
Michael Doyle has stopped screen share.
So let's see. Let me go back to our manual here because
Safari.
obviously I can't do this
Safari.
without it.
Remove the specified USB device assignment. PR less than VM underscore UAVM on. PR less RCC USB set less than USB under list. USB devices. Clickable. Not less than TCP. That's underscore port number 2. That's underscore IP and IP address.
So I'm looking
not less than TCP
for
vertical 11. Connect. Hostess on IP6. Sets the NIP. Sets an IPv6 DHCP enables DHCP6 server. Sets IP scope and
There's a lot of stuff over here.
the PR less RCC net set less than network underscore greater than list PR virtual network info. Clickable. Modify PR list user list and virtual machine location. Hide license request RMs less than 9.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Enter
type
search text.
in
Previous search C P S
CPU.
S P C C P U CPU C and memory. Parameters. Out of sets the number of CPUs. CPUs less than greater than. CPU and memory parameters. Clickable. CPUs less than greater than.
So PRL, let's see.
The PRLCTL set command is used. The PRLCTL set command is used to modify the configuration of
So
virtual machine and virtual machine devices and share folder B. PRLCTL set. PRLC set selected.
So I'm gonna say
Parallel
PRLCTL.
desktop. Terminal.
PRL
PRLCTL set T.
set, and
Set.
then see what's the next one.
Safari. CPU and memory parameters. CPUs less than greater than.
CPUs.
Set num. CPUs. Link. Parameter. CPUs. Selected.
And then I'm gonna
Copy.
say
Terminal. Taylor on ZSH. CPUs.
2.
New unrecognized option 2. Taylor on Taylor-12%
So that didn't work too well. So what I'm gonna do now.
Taylor on
since
Taylor-12%
I'm
PRLCTL set CPUs 2. S U. US 2.
just gonna go
2.
backspace.
Failed to get the end config. The virtual machine could not be found. The virtual machine is not registered in the virtual machine directory on your Mac. Taylor on
Okay.
Taylor on space.
I'm gonna say win.
WIN 1. New unrecognized option Win11. Taylor on Taylor-12%
So let me go look
Safari.
at this again.
Parallel CPU and memory parameters. Clickable. The PRLCTL set less than VM underscore name greater than options.
VM ID and VM name. So I thought I didn't have to register it, but I must have to register it somehow. So the problem is that I couldn't actually get the location of the VM, but I have it in my
Parallel
parallels
desktop.
right here.
Configure VM button. Byproduct button.
So
Configure
if
VM button.
you see the configure
Now in
VM,
Win11. Windows name. Windows 10 combo box.
and you're able to
Win11 configuration. Toolbar. Options button.
go to these different options, right? So I have
How to start optimization text. Sharing text. Startup and shutdown text.
the VM.
Full picture in picture text. Web and main travel mode. More options. Start. Always. The virtual machine starts automatically when always ready in background. Uncheck. The custom. Uncheck checkbox. Pause Windows after. Checked. 30 seconds. If there are no restore defaults button. Click the lock to prevent further button.
Okay.
Click the lock to prevent
So I'm
button.
able to modify some of these changes, but
Restore defaults button.
it's kind of
Always ready.
inaccessible.
Startup. More options text.
But that's why I kind of do it both ways. But I am able to look at the settings
Travel mode text.
once I get
Maintenance
it
text.
configured.
Web and email text. Picture in picture
So,
text. Full screen text. Applications text.
What I'm
Sharing
gonna
text.
do
Optimization text. Startup and shutdown
is I
text.
can't figure
Toolbar.
out.
Option. Hardware button.
I'm gonna go back.
Security
here.
button.
I'm
Hardware button.
just gonna see if I can modify this. The other day I wasn't able to.
Outer toolbar. Graphics
But
text.
I'm just gonna see if
CPU.
I can now.
Not share. Net. Sound. USB and hard disk. CDs. Auto for this Mac. Advanced button. For this Mac. 4 CPUs. 3 GB RAM. Up to 1.5 GB for graphics. Automatic recommended. Checkbox.
So you can do automatic, or you can do manual. So let me see if I could change this.
For this Mac. 4 CPUs. Manual.
That's
Uncheck checkbox.
actually about what you would want. 4
Advanced
gigs
button.
of RAM though.
Restore defaults. Add device button. For this Mac. 4 CPUs. 3 GB RAM. Up to 1.5 GB for graphics. Automatic recommended. Checkbox. CD slash
Well, I'm
automatic
seeing if I
recommended.
can actually.
For this Mac. 4 CPUs. 3 GB RAM.
that's
Manual.
what they
Uncheck
said.
checkbox.
That's what you want.
Right. I was just seeing if it was accessible.
Yeah.
Let's change it.
So
Check.
here's
Processors.
some VM
Auto recommended combo box.
information.
Oh, go ahead.
you want to do everything half. So if your computer has,
Yep.
16,
I said I was agreeing with you.
so if you have 16 gigs of RAM, you want to do 8 gigs of RAM. And, about the same as far as your graphics and processors. If you have, 10 CPU cores, you want to do 5.
Yep.
So, question. So, for you,
Yeah.
Michael, so if I got a Mac like that with 32, so for my RAM, I would want to do 16, correct? Because 16,
Yes.
16 is 32. Okay. Easy enough.
Yep, and I am able to change these processors, but the cool thing is that, and believe it or not, y'all, I'm actually doing this in the Parallels interface. I was going to do it through the command line, but then I decided I'm going to mess around with this and actually see if it was accessible just because I felt like it, and I can. And believe it or not, folks, I'm able to actually modify these things. So we'll see how far I can get. We'll just see how this goes. All
Okay.
right?
Are
So,
we,
what?
oh, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I was going to see if we were at a good point to change screens,
Um,
or are you still? Uh,
I'm setting CPU options. Let me see if I can. Let me do one more. Like I said, you can do it from the command line, but the thing is that some of the time the command line options weren't always working. But what I found is that you could create the virtual machine from the command line, and then you can configure the options that are accessible in the GUI. So you can kind of go back and forth, right, depending on what's easier, which thing. Let me do one more thing, Michael, and then we can switch screens.
okay.
Classic manual. Check for this Mac. Force. Automatic
So-
recommended for this Mac. Automatic recommended. Uncheck checkbox.
I'm gonna check automatic.
Hard disk. USB and Bluetooth text. Hard disk text.
And
Sound and camera. Network text. Share printers text. Mouse and keyboard text. Graphics text. CPU and memory text. Toolbar. Option. Hardware button. Security button.
What I need to
Hardware
do
button.
now
Security. Backup button.
is
Search text field. Search text field. Back. General. Selected
general.
button. Out of name. Win 11. Description. Edit. Configure for. Image. Productivity. Text editors. Spreadsheets. Account. Change button.
So I can't change that. So I want to configure that VM for development. So I may go look on the command line and see if I can't change that.
Totals. Reclaim button.
Right.
2.4. Hard disk. 2.1 megabytes. Snapshots. 0. Cable. Miscellaneous. 2.
So-
6. Reclaimable. 0. Reclaim disk space on check button. Click the lock to prevent
I
further
just have
changes.
to figure out where you add the disk for installation.
Check image. Edit.
That's what I
Name.
have to figure out.
Windows
Michael.
toolbar. Win 11 configuration.
So we're at a good spot to switch screens.
So let me also point something out. For me, I don't know if this would have worked for you. All I had to do was actually go open the Windows 11 disk image, and it actually walked me through the VM setup process.
Wait, what do you mean? Hold on.
When I downloaded the Windows 11 disk image,
Mm-hmm.
I opened it with Parallels, and it actually walked me through the whole process of creating a VM.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Really,
Yep.
really, 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 really?
Yeah,
Okay, folks,
That's
We
how
might
it
be
took. That's how it was so quick.
we might be scrapping this again, folks. Hold on. Stay tuned to find out more as Michael shares his screen and I see where my installation is. So hold on tight, folks. Michael,
right.
Switch screens.
Working on it. Did you stop sharing?
I don't have to stop sharing. You could just kick me out.
No, I just didn't know if you had or not because I'm not.
No.
Okay. My Zoom window isn't full screen anymore, so that's why I was confused. Okay. I bet Zoom's like, why are y'all switching screen shares so often?
I know. But this is a fun stream. Yeah, we got a ton of chat messages. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up. But yeah, this is a cool episode, folks. And if you're watching after the fact, comment too. Okay. So, in fact, this is so cool. I might even put an unedited version with chapters on Tay's Tech Talks.
So, am I screen sharing? Do you know?
You are screen sharing, and I'm going to figure out where my stupid installation media is.
Okay.
I downloaded it at one point.
So, we have Satisfactory installed. Let's fire it up. So we got to install some additional components as usual. I have seen no slowdown, folks. That is a big dog.
And it's not ramping up your fan either.
Nope. Once we enter the game and exit the game, I will tell you where we're at as far as our battery life. I can tell you that the last I looked, we were at 74%. But keep in mind, we're doing a lot of stuff. Zoom, Parallels, Windows, games. These are not small tasks we're throwing at this thing. I'm amazed, like that Intel would have been gone. Like the battery would have just been out. Okay, Unreal Engine 4 prerequisites finished. Oh, wow. 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 So I'm trying to figure out how to get to the next step. Appears to be a dialogue or whatever that. I wonder if I can move these. I can move those doors out of my way. Fully access info. For whatever reason, yeah, the text is just really dark.
Your default speaker has changed to MacBook Pro speakers.
Oh, goodness.
Counter help. Go on.
Gosh, sorry, folks.
Okay, that was an accessibility nightmare. Their agree button was so dark, I couldn't see it. And you know what's neat, guys? I can use my Apple magnification if I can't see something, and I can read it and then figure out where I need to go to click it. Unlike on Windows, where these games take over the magnification.
You are looping back at yourself, Michael.
Yes, that's because Taylor's speakers.
Sorry, I'm back. My headphones died. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
My headphones
Yep,
died. Sorry.
we hear you
about
just
that,
fine.
folks.
Yep.
Headphones died.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Guys. It's going to need a little bit of tweaking. A little bit of tweaking.
And Michael, if you don't mind if I share a piece of tech.
And just a second. Just a second. Guys. We're in game. And the more I play, the better it gets. Wow. You can see items going across the conveyor belt. They're in high quality. Wow. Like I said, it needs some tweaks. But, combine some stuff by hand here. This is one of the most graphically taxing games right now, folks. Look at that. Look at the shine of sunlight on the metal surface. Wow. Wow. Guys, I want to point out something. Everybody in chat. This is emulated. We're running Windows on an ARM processor on 3 levels of emulation here, folks. This is an Intel game. This is an Intel game running on top of ARM-based Windows on an ARM-based computer. So you're having 3 levels of, you have your computer, Windows, and then the emulation of the game. This is tech. This is the future. This is where, oh my God, look at those mountains in the distance. I don't think the quality is even that good on my gaming PC. I'm just a little bit blown away, folks. And of course, the sound is going to be better too, because of the good speakers on the Mac. So, Windows gaming on M1 Max. Yes. You bet. You bet. Also, keep this in mind. This is not on the SSD of the computer. This is on an external SSD. Another point against it. This is running just as good as my gaming PC, folks. And it provides more accessibility for me. Now I don't remember where my base is. But either way, that is for sure satisfactory. Let's make sure not to press the respawn button. There's 2 mouse pointers. It's kind of funny. Okay. So, Doug, you had a thought.
What's up now?
You had
Sorry.
a thought you wanted to say earlier.
Basically, guys, in the channel, I just got a new piece of tech yesterday, folks. I finally did it, folks. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max yesterday. Same phone that was unboxed a month ago, or at least a month ago on this channel. And I love it, folks.
Yep. I want to point out too. So I promised you guys something. I promised you guys a report on something. Does anybody remember what that was? After playing that game for a little bit, after doing all this stuff with Zoom, everything else we're doing, Dropbox, which is a Rosetta app, and all these other things are running, we're at 65%.
Wow.
5% battery. Yep. I'm kind of blown away, folks. All right. So, Taylor, what are your thoughts on all that?
Well, I've been trying to get my stuff going, so I've been paying attention, but it's awesome.
Have we had any chat messages?
I don't think so. Don't see any.
All right.
Okay. So I need to.
Have you had any luck?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and download NVDA and try that real quick while you're working on that? Okay.
Yep.
Let's do that next. It's nvaccess.com, right?
.org.
.org.
Another place to get it would be ninite.com/accessible.
Yeah, I don't want to go and install everything from Ninite, but yeah, I know you can install it from a Ninite download.
Right.
Okay, we're downloading NVDA. Jeez.
Alrighty then.
NVDA Launcher Dialog. License Agreement Grouping. License Agreement Edit Read Only Multi-Line and Number Lock On. Number Lock On.
That's the one thing I do not like, and I wish I could figure out how to fix. Screen readers read that a lot.
I agree. Checkbox not space. Checked. Install NVDA on this computer button Alt plus I. Install NVDA dialog. To install NVDA to your hard drive, please press the continue button. Create desktop icon. Continue button Alt plus. Secure desktop. Installing NVDA dialog. Please wait. Success dialog. Successfully installed NVDA. Wow. Please press OK to start the install.
Is that pretty
Welcome
fast,
to
y'all?
NVDA dialog.
Yeah.
Welcome to NVDA. Most commands for controlling NVDA
Wow.
NVDA usage data collection dialog in order to improve. Yes button Alt plus Y. NV access download profile 1 Microsoft Edge.
Oh, and you know what I could do on this Mac, guys? You know what I could do?
App bar.
I need
What?
to find my function key.
Unknown.
Alt F4. It's back, y'all. It's back.
But
No
you know
more
what?
touch-
Oh boy. Hold
no
up.
more touch bar. Alt F4 is a thing.
All right.
Start window. Search window. M. Untitled. Search landmark. Search combo box has auto complete. Space. Space. T.
So there's a little, I think there's a little bit of a delay.
This is a test selected. T. Unselected.
There's a little bit of a delay I'm noticing.
Unknown.
So I'm going to do Windows D.
Folder view list. Satisfactories. NVDA. Steam. Mac. Mac files 2 of 6. Steam.
I don't know if you guys could hear.
Satisfactory 6 of.
Click.
Steam 4 of.
Click.
Microsoft.
Click.
Mac files.
Click.
Recycle bin.
Yes.
So is that a delay or is that about normal?
That sounds about normal. That sounds about at least somewhat normal. Maybe there's like maybe a couple seconds of a delay, but not much.
If there's a delay, it might be half a second, I would say, but.
Yeah. So that's NVDA on this VM on ARM. Yeah, it's a thing. You can do it.
Broadcasters who use Station Playlist Studio, yeah, might work.
All right. Let's see. What did I do here? Whoops. Let me get out of this.
Again, this is all coming from an SSD that's not internal to my computer. And I'm on battery power again.
And the fan has not kicked in yet.
No, the fan has not come on. Even playing Satisfactory, no fan.
This is insane, folks. This is insane.
I mean, I can put Chrome on here. All the Windows stuff I can do on my Mac now.
It's nuts. Okay.
So what are you up to, Taylor?
So I almost got the CD thing to click, and I did, but I didn't know how I did it, so I was trying to replicate it because I got it to work, kind of, but I didn't know I was going to explain it, so I'm trying to, let's see, what did I do? Okay. I think I did. Alright, so, what we're going to do is, well, let me see here. Hold on. Now I got myself put into a weird place. Okay. This is awesome, though, Michael. Whoops. No. Hold on. Getting closer. Hold up.
And I love the new MagSafe. That is such a neat port.
All right, I've got an update.
Awesome.
Michael, you can. There.
You have started screen share. Michael
Alright,
Doyle
so-
has stopped
so-
screen share. Instant dialog. Content is empty.
About the
Instant
Windows
instant
11
dialog.
thing,
Content is empty.
when you open it in parallels with the Windows 11, it doesn't actually work. It brings up the inaccessible
Charging
assistant.
battery. 63%.
So, here's what I'm doing now. I'm going to go select my Windows 11, and I'm going to try to install Windows. So, I was able to go to CD, DVD. It took a little bit of finagling, and I might do a big tutorial, but I was able to get to the image thing all by myself with VoiceOver. So I was able to select the image. I'm going to do that right
Finder.
now.
Desktop. Parallel desktop.
So,
Sidebar table. Vertical
let me go
split.
to my
Sidebar. Setting up.
downloads.
Recent application. Google. Desktop. Creative Cloud files. Out. List. Disconnected combo box. Choose an image file. Text.
Oh, shoot. Well, I get to do this again.
Set.
Because it went out, it got,
Out. Advanced button. Disconnected
me
combo
out,
box.
so hold on.
Choose an image
Sorry,
file.
folks.
Text. Advanced button.
Okay.
Disconnected combo box.
So,
In com-
I had it, and it got kicked out. So just a second. Let me try to see if I can. It's a little bit of a weird voiceover keystroke I did, and I don't even know
Out.
how I
Add
did it.
device button. Disconnected combo box.
So, let me... Yeah, it's kind of a pain to get working. I was trying to do it on the command line,
Source.
but...
Boot order. Text source. Disconnected combo box. In com-
Okay. So there's a combo box. And then I can go
Choose an
left
image
and
file.
right.
Text.
Choose the image
Actions
file.
menu. Triggers the action.
Trigger
Triggers
the
the action. Choose an image file.
action.
Text.
Yeah, you understand, it's kind of a little bit of weird. But I wasn't able to get it to work.
Advanced button. Disconnected combo box.
So let me...
Finder.
Michael can
Zoom
keep
US.
going because, yeah, I have to, like, play with it. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how I did it because I was able to select an image. But I'm saying I may not want to be able to explain it. So let me go ahead and stop sharing.
Would
So I
it
can try to
help?
explain this.
Would it help at one point if you want me to, or do you want to try to get it to work on your own, or do you want me to try
Yes.
to? Okay, no
Yes.
problem. Okay,
Number lock on. Number lock on.
I am
No,
going
full-
to exit NVDA
Desktop window.
on here, and then I'm going to share my screen.
Desktop Windows ML source. Caps lock on. Caps lock off.
I did not pick my NVDA key.
Desktop Windows at notification overflow. NV Steam. NVDA. And exit NVDA space. Folder view. Desktop Windows MLs. NVDA and exit NV.
So do we have any messages from chat?
Not that I believe, but I'm, yeah, kind of preoccupied. But I don't believe we do. I don't hear anything.
Okay. So we're gonna check for updates because it's saying that we have some. Oh, restart required. Wonderful. There's a new Windows Insider preview that we need to install.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. I want to keep this thing up to date as often as possible, just because of the, you know, it being an insider update. While that's going, why don't you go ahead and share, and that way people can hear what you're doing.
Well, I'm not doing a whole bunch of anything at the moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it with the command line, but I'm also seeing, you know, where I can get. So let me go back here. It'd be nice if I could do it for the command line, but I can't find the location of it.
Of your VM?
Yeah.
It didn't let you pick the location when you created it?
No, not particularly.
Because when you created it from the terminal, didn't you?
Yeah.
It should have been where you ran the command from.
So, sort of.
So you should be able
That's
to
not
go
how it
to
works, though. That's not how it works, though.
Should be.
Okay, so... Okay. So what I'm going to do... Let's see. Okay. So how do I click this? So device 1. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I just have to figure out. Okay. So, I have an update, folks. So, the way I had to do this... Okay, hold on a second. Let me start from the beginning here. Hold on. I'm going to get out of this. Alright, we're going to start from the... Not beginning, but we're going to do something. The way we have to do this, folks, is very important. Okay? Now, you'd be saying, well, just do it on the command line. You could do it on the command line, but here's the thing. You know, there's a lot more commands involved. If I can do it graphically and I can be efficient, once I figure out the techniques, I'm going to do it. Right? Oh, shoot. I just opened up the voiceover user's guide. Alright. That's awesome. I got to figure out how I got out of that. Don't you hate that, Michael, the voiceover user's guide?
You're the only one who's ever known that's opened that.
I don't know how to get out of it. Wait. Oh, wait. Well, I think I got out of it. So, here's what we're going to do, folks. This is very important. So, if you're watching this right now, here's what I recommend. First, create the VM using the prlctl create VM command on the terminal. You have to create the VM initially with the terminal. There's no other options. Then, start the VM and allow all permissions, which I did. Then, I go to devices, which is a menu once I actually start the VM. So, parallels. Let me go share my screen. And, whoops. Let me share my screen. So,
I want to let you take control for a bit, Taylor. I'm going to mute because I got to take care of something. I'll be right back.
all right. So,
You
here's
have
what we're
started
going to do.
screen share. Michael Doyes has stopped screen share.
So,
Configure the byproduct
let
button.
me get out of this other thing here I've got going. Got a lot of windows up, so.
Force authentication. Force with applications. Parallel desktop.
Okay.
Byproduct button.
So-
Win 11. Title message.
I'm going to go to
Menu
start.
bar. Win 5. Edit. View. Actions.
Actions.
Resume. Actions. Resume.
Actually, I'm going to go to
Resume check. Parallel desktop dialog.
VM.
K-license title toolbar. Count edit button.
And I have to get out of the trial. So the way I get out of the trial is I go stop interacting.
Zoom. Minute. Close.
And I hit
Now in
close.
Win 11. Window. Title message. Win 11. Window.
Okay.
Dim. Toolbar. In window. Show tool. Configure VM button.
Now I go
Menu bar.
to
Win 5. Edit. View. Action. Devices. Actions.
Devices.
USB and Bluetooth. Submenu. Devices.
CD,
CD/DVD. Submenu. CD/DVD. Submenu. Connect image. Ellipsis.
connect image.
Configure. Connect image.
And this could be a fail. Hold on.
Tool. Configure VM button. Tool. Show. Win 11.
Okay.
Title message. Win. Show/hide devices button.
That's awesome.
Show devices.
Let me try that again.
Menu bar. Apple. Win 5. Edit. View. Action. Devices. Action. Devices. USB. CD/DVD. Submenu. Connect. Configure. Ellipsis. Configure. Ellipsis. Connect image. Ellipsis. Connect image. Dialog.
Oh, here we go.
List view table.
Okay.
No selection. Win11.pdm parallel virtual machine. Setting list view table.
Shoot.
No
I
now in
didn't
Win
want to do
11
that.
window.
Let me try that
Show
again.
menu bar. Win 11.
I hit the wrong
Edit.
button.
View. Actions. Devices.
Devices.
USB and Bluetooth. CD/DVD. Submenu.
CD,
CDs. Connect image.
DVD.
Ellipsis. Check. Connect image.
Connect
Ellipsis.
image.
Connect image. Dialog.
Enter.
Back. Dim button. Back. Dim button. For list. Win 11. Search text. New folder. Sidebar. Vertical splitter. List view table. Sidebar.
gonna go to
Inside.
sidebar.
Setup. Application. Google. Desktop. Document. Downloads. Arrow down.
Downloads.
Out. List view table. No selection. Use install parallels desktop.dmg disk image. 1 plugins.zip theme. Upload. Mac. Mac. Fantastical application. 129. No row selected. Use Azure Dash Drive. Install Parallels Desktop.dmg. No row selected.
Huh.
Use install plugin theme. Uploads folder. Backup. Tech. Mac.
So
Hard
it's
disk.
not
Blank.
looking
Fantastical
like
application. 129.1
my-
megabyte. Spotlight. 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 Search window. Search text field. Blank. O N L
my-
E S. Download. Finder. Downloads. Window. WP.26 underscore 76. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 22483.dhx virtual hard disk. 9.9 gigabytes. Virtual hard disk. October 24th, 2000. WordPress course day 1. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 22483.dhx virtual hard disk. 9.9 gigabytes.
So I
Virtual hard disk.
accidentally made this a virtual hard disk. Oh boy.
Windows 11 underscore
Okay. That's why it's not working. So
X D H V period 3
I'm
8
gonna try to change this back to ISO.
O I S O. Keep .dhx. Use the ISO button. Downloads window. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 224.ISO. ISO disk image.
All right,
9.9
let's
gigabytes.
try this
ISO
again,
parallel
folks.
desktop. List view table.
So-
Fantastical application. 129.1 megabytes. No row selected. Fantastical application. RS Mac text expander under back upload theme. Plug install. Use Azure Dash Drive. .zip folder.
Basically, what
Now
happened
in window.
was
Dim button menu
I
bar.
accidentally
edit.
opened it up in Parallels, which
View.
created a VMX
Actions.
thing.
Devices. USB and Bluetooth.
And
Submenu.
that didn't work too well.
Devices. CD/DVD. Submenu. Connect image. Ellipsis.
So we're gonna try this, folks.
Connect image. Dialog. For list menu button. Change parallel. Search text field. New folder button.
Or else
Search
we-
new folder. Sidebar
it'd be
table.
bad if we
No selection. Vertical splitter.
reinstall this.
Sidebar table. Inside. Setting. Applicate. Google. Desktop. Document. Downloads. Arrow down circle.
That
Out.
was
List view table.
stupid.
Use Windows 11 under. Use Azure Dash Drive. Install Parallels Desktop. Windows 11 underscore
Boom.
insider preview. Now in Win 11 window.
All right.
Dim button. Win 11
So I
window.
hit
Dim
Windows
button.
11 Insider Preview, ARM base 64.
Toolbar. Win show slash hide device. Tools. Configure. Byproduct button. Byproduct button. Show.
Then-
Title message. Title message.
Let's see, what's next? Let me.
Menu. Win. File. Edit. View. Actions. Devices. Actions. Check. Enter. Travel. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dim. Stop. Restart. Shut down.
I'm gonna shut this down.
Shut down. Win 11. Title.
And
Menu. Win. File. Edit. View. Action. Device. Window. Actions. Action. Check. Enter travel mode. Pause. Shut down. In dialog. Image. Are you to avoid losing or unsaved? Are you sure you want to stop? Shut. Cancel button. Shut. Do not show this message again.
Yes.
Shut down button. Cancel. Shut
I
down
think I
button.
want to shut down.
Dim button. Full dim. Toolbar. Window. Show tools button. Config. Byproduct
That'd be
button.
the easiest thing
Window.
for me to do right now.
Parallel desktop has no windows.
Okay, so let
Parallel
me go
desktop.
back into Parallels.
Spotlight. P-A-R-A. Parallel desktop. Win 11. Full dim. Win 11. Win. Config. Byproduct
I'm gonna go to Actions.
Menu. Win. File. Edit. View. Actions. Resume. Enter travel mode. Dim. Pause. Checkmark. Shut down. Dim. Checkmark. Suspend. Shut down. Dim. View. Actions. Menu. 13 items. Window. Actions. Resume. Enter. Pause. Dim. Enter. Resume. Resume. Checked.
I don't want to do that.
Parallel desktop dialog. Parallel. License title tool. Account.
Okay, I gotta go
Close.
close this
Now in
title,
11 window.
trial
Byproduct
deal.
button. Win 11 window. Dim button. Toolbar. Window. Show tools button.
And
Menu. Window. File. Edit. View. Actions. Device. Window. Devices. US CD/DVD. Network 1. CD/C. Disk. Connect image. Ellipsis. Disconnect. Connect. Configure. Ellipsis.
okay, so now
Closing menu. Byproduct button.
Let's see what's happening.
Toolbar. Window. Show slash hide devices button. Tools button. Configure VM button. Tools button. Byproduct button.
Let's
Tool. Show.
see.
Title message. Win 11. Title. Title message. Out. Full. Minute. Full screen button.
I'm gonna go
Win
full
11. Window.
screen.
Win 11. Window. Space with parallel desktop containing window. Win 11. Full screen space.
You know what? Let's turn on narrator.
Win 11. Title. Show tools button.
Maybe.
Voiceover off.
Hold on. Actually, I don't know what this is doing right now.
Voiceover.
folks.
Win 11. Title. Intact. Win.
Hold on.
Windows user menu. 4 item. Exit. Win 11. Current. System dialog. Win. Exit. Full screen. Win. System dialog. System dialog. System dialog. Empty. System dialog. Content is empty.
Okay.
Empty. Windows user menu. Exit. System dialog. Untitled. Win. Exit. Full screen. Win 11. Window.
I did not want to do that. But let me
In.
see
Empty.
what's
System dialog.
in
Empty.
there.
Windows user menu. 4 items. In. Window. System dialog. Sensor indicate. Untitled. New. Win 11. Window. Minimum. Dim. Toolbar. In. Window. Show tools. Configure. Byproduct. Tool. Show. Win 11. Title. Show slash hide devices button. Win. Title message. Title message. Title. Out. Full. Minimize button. Menu. Window. File. Edit. View. Actions. Devices. Actions. Checkmark. Enter travel. Pause. Shut down. Restart. Dim. Stop. Restart. Dim. Shut down. Stop. Reset. Stop. In dialog. Image. Are you sure? To avoid losing or unsaved data. Are you sure you want to stop? Win 11. Shut down button. Cancel button. Shut. Do not show this message again. Shut down. Cancel button. Shut down button. Dim button.
Let me see if I can't shut this down. I'm gonna go back into it.
Full dim. Toolbar. Window. Show tool. Configure. Byproduct button. Byproduct button. Configure VM button. Title message.
I don't know what this is
Menu
doing.
bar. Apple. Win. File. Edit. View. Action. Devices. Actions. Action. Check. Enter. Drop. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dim. Shut down. Suspend. Pause. Shut down. In dialog. Do not shut down button. Are you cancel? Shut down button. Dim button. Full minute. Close button. Minute. Full dim. Toolbar. In window. Show tool. Configure. Byproduct button. Byproduct button. Window. In window. Spotlight. Search. Hey.
Alright,
Parallel
sorry,
desktop.
folks.
Window 11. Window. Full dim. Toolbar. Toolbar. In window. Title message. Window. Byproduct button.
Okay.
Menu bar. Window. File. Edit. View. Actions. Resume. Enter travel mode. Dimmed. Resume. Enter. Pause. Checkmark. Suspend. Shut down. Dimmed. Checkmark. Suspend. Closing menu. Byproduct button. Byproduct button.
So,
Menu bar. Window. File. Edit. View. Action. Window. Actions. Resume. Enter travel mode. Dim. Resume. Enter. Pause. Checkmark. Suspend. Shut down. Dimmed. Restart. Dimmed. Stop. Reset. Dimmed. Stop. If you can't stop button. The virtual machine. Dim button. Parallel desktop has new window. Full minimize button. Close. Full dim. Toolbar. Configure VM button. Menu bar. File. Edit. View. Window. Actions. Start. Enroll. Enter travel. Start.
alright, now I'm going to restart
check.
this thing.
Parallel desktop dialog.
I'm going to go to the trial.
Close. Now in Win 11 window. Configure VM. Dim button. Win
And
11
guess
window.
what, folks?
In dialog. There's no operating system installed in this virtual machine. There's no operating system installed in this virtual machine. To install an OS image. Do not show this message again. Uncheck. OK button. OK button. Dim button. Closing. Full dim button.
Let me...
Menu bar. Win. File. Edit. View. Actions. Check. Enter. Pause. Shut down. Restart. Stop.
Let's
Reset.
see.
Devices. USB. CDs. Network 1. Submenu. CD. Disconnect image. Ellipsis. Disconnect. Connect. Configure. Ellipsis. Configure. Connect. Disconnect. Connect image. Ellipsis. Connect image. Dialog. Vertical. List view table. In use. Name. Size. Kind. Date. Use. Size. Column 2. Row 2. Collapse. 9.9 gigabytes. Now in Win 11 window. Dim button. Win 11. Full dim. Toolbar. In window. Show tool. Config. Byproduct. Tools button. Configure VM button. Configure.
Okay.
Menu bar. Apple.
So-
File. Edit. View. Actions. Devices. Actions. Devices. USB. CDs. Network 3. Network. Sound output. Microphone. Summit. Camera. Summit. Sound output. MacBook Pro speakers. Surface headphones. Surface headphones. Tool. Config. Byproduct.
Alright,
Byproduct
so
button.
now
Full. Close
let
button.
me go out of here.
Menu bar. Window. File. Edit. View. Window. Devices. USB. CDs. Network 1. Submenu. CDs. Disconnect image. Ellipsis. Configure. Ellipsis.
Make sure it's...
Closing. Configure. Now in image. Network 2. Network 3. Network sound. CPN. Boot source. Windows. Advanced. Add device button. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 224.ISO combo box.
Perfect. Okay.
Now in Win 11 window.
Now,
Close button. Menu bar. Win 11. File. Edit. View. Action. Devices.
let's see.
Actions. Check. Enter travel mode. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dim. Shut down. Shut down. Minute. Full dim button. Toolbar. Window. Show tools button. Configure. Byproduct button.
So what I think I have to do,
Show slash hide devices.
is-
Tools button. Byproduct button. Out. Toolbar.
I'm trying to get this
6 items. Title message.
stupid thing to show.
Menu bar. Window. File. Edit. View. Action. Devices. The USB. CD slash DVD. Network 1. Submenu. CD. Disconnect image.
Alright,
Ellipsis.
so-
Devices. Menu. Actions. Menu. 13. Check. Enter. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dimmed. Shut down. To avoid. Do not shut down button. Cancel button. Shut down. To avoid losing your unsaved data. Are you sure you want to stop? Win 11. Image. Are you do not shut. Cancel button. Shut down. Dim button. Full dim button.
Let me see what's going on here,
Menu bar. Apple.
guys.
Win. File.
Guys,
Edit.
this is
View.
kind of
Actions.
a pain.
Devices.
But
Actions. Device. Actions. Action. Check. Enter travel mode. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dimmed. Stop. Reset.
I
Stop.
have to stop it first.
To avoid. Do not shut. Can't stop button. Are you sure you want? Can't shut down button. Can't stop button. Dim button. Window. Closing dialog.
Okay.
In parallel desktop has no windows. Menu bar. Parallel file.
Now,
Parallel file. New. Open. Free. Close window. Close window. Free. Open. New. Ellipsis.
let's see.
Closing menu.
I gotta relaunch
Quick parallel desktop.
Parallels.
Finder. Spotlight. Search. P-A-R-A. Finder. Parallel desktop. Win 11. Full dim.
And
Toolbar.
before I start Win 11,
Window. File. Edit. View. Action. Window. Actions. Win. Help.
I have to...
Help. Dim. Full. Minimize button.
Let's
Close. Minute. Full dim. Toolbar. Win. Byproduct button. Win 11. Title. Out. Close button. Full screen button.
What if I get
Win
full
11 window.
screen?
Win 11 window. Menu bar. Win edit. View. Action. Win. Help.
Let's see. Nope, I have to
Closing
start
menu.
it, don't
Win.
I?
Config. Byproduct. No. Byproduct. Configure VM
I'm gonna go
button.
to configure.
Now in Win 11. Share. Network 2. Text. USB. Hard disk. Text. CD slash TPN chip. CD slash. So, restore defaults. Advanced. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 2. Now
Okay.
in Win 11 window. Win 11 config byproduct button.
Now I'm
byproduct
gonna
button.
start.
Menu. Window. File. Edit. View. Window. Actions. Start and roll back mode. Start. Enter. Pause. Dim. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Dim. Shut. Pause. Start and roll back mode. Start. Start. Checked. Parallel desktop
Trial.
dialog. Out. Zoom. Close. Now in Win 11 win. Byproduct button. Win 11 window. In dialog. There's no operating system install. Image. There to install an OS. There's no operating system to install an OS. Connect to source OS installation files such as a CD, thumb drive, or disk image, and reset the virtual machine. For more information,
Oh,
see
I
parallel
have to
desktop.
reset the virtual machine. Okay.
Do not. Okay. Button.
Okay, so hold on, folks.
Toolbar.
So
Menu bar. Window.
I
File.
have
Edit.
to reset the virtual
File. Window.
machine.
File. Edit. View. Action. Window.
Alright.
Devices. Action. Check. Enter. Pause. Shut. Stop. Reset. Stop. Reset. Take. Stop. Reset. In dialog. Are you sure? Image. Are you sure? Win 11. Do not show this message again. Win 11 is running. If you reset it now, do no button. Yes button. Toolbar. In dialog. There's no operating system installed in this virtual machine. To install an OS. Connect to source OS installation files such as a CD, thumb drive, or disk image, and reset the virtual machine. For more information, see parallel desktop. Do not. Okay button. Toolbar. Window. Show tools button. Note.
Okay.
Configure VM. Byproduct button.
So,
Menu. Window. File. Edit. View. Device. Window. Devices. CD. Network 1. Submenu. CD/DVD. Disconnect. Checkmark. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM64 underscore EMUS underscore 224.ISO. In dialog. A device connecting error. Image. A device connecting error occurred.
uh-oh.
The device CD/DVD is already connected. Okay. Button.
Okay.
Tool. Menu bar. Apple. Window. File. Edit. View. Action. Device. Window. Devices.
Alright, so I'm not sure that my
CD/DVD.
device
Submenu.
is working
Network 1.
properly.
CD/DVD. Connect image. Configure. Ellipsis. Connect image. Ellipsis.
I don't think it's working properly.
Connect image. Dialog. List view table. No, use as your Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore ARM60. Now in Win 11. Window. Title message. Show tools. Configure VM. Byproduct button. Menu. Window. File. Edit. View. Help. Window. Devices. Action. View. Devices. Window. Minute. Zoom. Show preview. Show. Move. Tab. Merge. Control center. Devices. US. CDs. Network 1. Network. Sound. Micro. Cam. Keyboard. Submit. Keyboard. Submenu. Action. Check. Enter. Pause. Suspend. Shut down. Restart. Stop. Reset. Take snapshot. Reset. In dialog. Window. Do not show this message again. Win 11 is running. If you reset it now, you may lose all unsaved data. Are you sure you want Window? No. Yes button. Toolbar. In dialog, there is no operating system installed in this virtual machine. Do not show this message again. Uncheck. Check to install an OS. Connect to source OS installation files, such as a CD, thumb drive, or disk image, and reset the virtual machine. For more information, see Parallels Desktop Help. There is no operating system. OK button.
Okay, so I'm not sure
Toolbar.
that my
Menu bar. Window 11. Closing menu.
installation
Finder. Downloads
thing
window.
is working
List view
properly.
table. Windows 11 underscore insider preview underscore client underscore AR space with application Chrome terminal Zoom.us
So-
Safari and Finder. Share file. Parallels
Let's
Desktop.
see here.
Win 11. Finder. Now in sidebar. Scroll area. WordPress course A2.docx. Windows 11 underscore insider WordPress course A1.docx. Windows 11 underscore open. Application. Alert. System. Alert. Eject. Ignore button. Eject. Default. The disk you attached was not readable by this computer.
Oh boy.
Eject. Default button.
Hey.
So one of the things just watching that I saw was that the VM was on like what looked like a it had like a screen that said like continue reset and all these other options, and it was showing it looked like what would be a BIOS screen.
Oh. How come it would go there then?
Parallel desktop. Win 11. Window.
Because there's no
Win 11.
OS.
Title.
But I inserted the CD though.
Yeah, but I think you had to tell. I think because we didn't go through a step-by-step process like the wizard, I'm thinking that probably is why it didn't.
Okay, so maybe if I turn voiceover off, then if I'm at the BIOS, then would I just press enter?
Let's find out.
All right, so where am I at now?
So,
Because you weren't here, so I was trying to troubleshoot.
Right now, you are the disk you attached was not readable by the computer. There's eject.
Windows user menu. 5 items. Windows system dialog. System dialog. System dialog. Empty. System dialog.
I was
Empty.
trying
System
to
dialog.
see if my
Contact is empty.
ISO
Finder.
wasn't
Downloads.
working
Window.
or something.
Space. Scroll area is in the voiceover cursor. Downloads. Window. 1. 5. Application user menu. System. Finder. Current menu. Chrome menu. Safari menu. Terminal menu.
So we
Zoom.us
want
menu.
the-
Terminal menu.
I'm trying to get out of the
System dialogs menu. System dialogs menu. 3 items. Untitled. Application. System dialogs menu. 3 items. Untitled. From CPT host. Sensor indicators from control center. Alert from user notification center. Alert. System dialog. Eject. Ignore button. Initialize button. Ignore button. Finder.
There.
Downloads. Window. Parallel desktop.
All right, so
Win 11. Window.
right now I'm
Win
in
11.
BIOS,
Title.
huh?
Space with parallel desktop containing window Win 11.
That's what it looks like. So,
Oh, okay.
go
Voiceover
ahead and
Now what? I
Um,
just pressed enter.
no, don't press enter. Press escape.
Oh no. Oh, what was that? What happened when I pressed enter?
It's on language. So press enter again.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Now, I know that. Okay, it didn't go away. Press enter again. Okay, good. Now, go ahead and down arrow once for me. Okay, keep going.
What are we looking for?
Continue.
Well,
So keep
why
going.
not tab?
Because it's a menu. It's a DOS-like graphical menu. Keep going two more times. Right there. Press enter. Okay. So, yeah. So, press. Go ahead and press enter. Okay. So let's go ahead and.
I'm not sure that my ISO. I think my ISO is corrupt.
I don't know that it is, but let's find out something else. Go ahead and down
Okay.
arrow twice for me.
What are we looking at?
Boot manager. Okay. So the SSD is first. So down arrow once to the DVD. Enter. I don't know how we move that up. Okay, use the up arrow and down arrow to choose a boot option. Then the enter key to select a boot option, and the escape key to exit boot manager. Okay, press enter again. It is not doing anything. So it does not look like your
I'm not sure that my ISO works though.
yeah, you may have to go download a new. Is it an ISO?
Yeah, my ISO is correct. Yep.
Okay, no. Is it an
Nope.
ISO or is it that VHD whatever?
ISO. It should have been. Now it converted it into a V.
No. You have to get the V whatever file from Microsoft.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
You have to get that file from the Microsoft Insider page.
The V.
What was that file extension?
HD.
VHDX or something like that.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me stop sharing a second.
VoiceOver on Finder. Zoom.us zoom items. Terminal. Parallel Finder. Zoom.us zoom items.
Let me stop.
Zoom.us. Zoom. Currently muted. Currently unmuted.
All right. Let me see here.
Michael B asked the question if what my battery was at when we finished all that. 65%. When I plugged it in, it was at 63%. And Fantastic Wit 84. Yes, if you want to add me on Steam, that's awesome. Just Mike Doey's. If anybody wants to add me on Steam, that's awesome.
Okay, so.
Hey, Lauren.
Sorry, my chat's not working. So.
I'm checking them periodically.
Okay. So. Because it doesn't even show up now. Yeah, so it doesn't even show up as an image to connect it to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go download a new version of the image.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Let me find the. I gotta log in.
We've got 2 likes on our stream so far. If you guys can get us up to more likes, that would be awesome. So we're just doing a chill stream of setting up Windows on ARM-based Macs.
At least trying to. Okay, so let me download this. I had a corrupt file, I think, y'all. Wait, that's a Hyper-V file.
Yeah, that's not it. What's the extension? It needs to come from the Microsoft website.
Yep.
What's the extension?
Let's see.
It should say Windows 11 install preview client ARM64 ENUS .vhdx.
Yes, it does. But I can't actually. So I can't. I would be able to do this myself, but the problem is I can't. You know. I can't. Um. I can't select the VH whatever that disk is.
Okay. Well, you can
Wait, actually, hold on.
just do it.
Wait.
Open it from Finder.
Yeah, but then it goes into the inaccessible wizard.
Okay.
See? Let's see. Like I said, we're just kind of messing around with this. I mean, you know.
I think once we get you past that part, though, if you want, I can walk you through that part of it. And this, if you're blind, folks, this part only might be an IRA agent part, right?
Yeah.
Once you get through that, then you know, you can. It's all
Because I'm able to create a VM. That's the thing. I'm able to create a VM, but I'm
Mhm.
wondering if I put this as a hard drive and not a CD. Is that what I gotta do?
No, it has to be a CD, I think,
You think?
because well, the instructions actually don't even like the instructions at Parallels doesn't even say to use that method. So I don't know how
What do
to
they say to do?
open the thing from Finder.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you can walk me through. I was just trying to see if I could, you know,
Yeah, and
like how far
can,
you can actually get.
we can try creating another VM later manually. But I think at this point, let's try to just you know, do that part, and then I can just, you know, walk you through the wizard and get you going.
All right, so he's gonna do remote control.
Did we get a chat message?
What?
Oh, you said he's going to do remote control, so I didn't know if we got a chat message or not.
No. No. My chats aren't reading all of a sudden.
Okay. You want to focus on your Finder where the file is?
I've already opened it.
Okay, I see that.
So this could be an accessibility challenge, but nothing that Ira could help with.
Ira could definitely help with this. So this is basically the same process that I went through.
So what is it asking?
Create new, and it says install Windows 11 or another OS from virtual machine. That's what we want to do.
So those command line instructions are actually not accurate right now.
Okay. It does not show that you opened your file.
Oh.
So we need to cancel this process. And I'm going to close the window, and I need you to go. So here's your downloads folder. I could find it there if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a version of it that's downloaded and a version of it that's not. You have a partial download, and you may have tried to open the partial download.
I opened the regular one, but I don't know why it didn't.
That's very interesting. It is not.
What?
It's even though I click on the ISO, it's not doing it like mine did. Hang on just a minute.
What's it doing?
It's still like pick one of these options for okay, I'm gonna go to select a file and then downloads folder.
Yeah.
Bear with us, folks. We will get there soon. I think you don't have the updated version because it's unable to detect an operating system. Yeah, I think that version, because mine has a different name. I'll tell it to continue anyway and see if it can. It's trying to, so Windows 11. I want to pick, I usually pick gaming, even if you're doing software
Yep.
development, just because that makes it full screen and you don't get that weird combining apps thing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So let's see if by picking that information that works.
Unable to convert.
Yes. Wonder why I'm not hearing voiceover if you're hearing it.
Don't know. Why is it unable to convert it?
They couldn't overwrite, I think. Hmm. I'm wondering if it's talking about the source that we well, that's disturbing. Yeah, you're probably going to have to go and re-download the file.
I'm already in the process of doing that.
How's that?
There's a partial download.
Ah. Is it still continuing or is it?
Yeah. It's still downloading.
Let me check the name of mine because I don't remember mine having the same name as yours. Yeah. Windows 11 Insider Preview Client ARM64 ENUS 22483. That's interesting. Let's start it over. Okay. So it looks, yeah, because mine says 22483. Yours has 224. And this one was downloaded
a few days ago, so that should have worked. But yeah, this one has the one that you're downloading has the proper file name as mine. So
I wonder how far that is along.
a little over half.
So do we want to do that on stream, or is it going to take a while?
Let me look. It's gonna take probably another 5 minutes.
Okay.
So while we're waiting, let's just talk for a bit about a few different things. What are your thoughts of what you've seen so far? At least on mine with like NVDA and all that.
Seems fast.
And I think it's going to work about as fast on the M1.
Yeah.
The cool thing is it may work faster because you're putting yours on the internal drive. What I love though is I can throw this drive on a Windows computer or my iPad or this machine, and you know I've got 2 terabytes of space. Is that something you might look into getting? Is an external drive like that?
Yeah.
Because the cool thing is you can put your Final Cut projects on there. Yeah, it's nearly 75.
Well, remember I tried to do that. Remember how that ended up going?
You can do it. You can do it. You just have to do it right.
Well, no, I can do it, but remember we were trying to share things back and forth, and that just got nuts.
Right. But I mean, if for backup purposes, or like if you're on the go and you need access to something quick.
Yeah, but generally I want to store everything in Google Drive if I can.
Yeah. Google Drive is great. This has been like between this computer, the AirPods, and this drive is really cool. And I'm going to be installing, well, I have Minecraft on the main computer. I can't install Doom Eternal on there yet. But pretty much everything else in my Steam library is getting installed. I might even try to install Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis and see if that plays. I think it's DirectX 12, which is unfortunate. But if I can, I will. Because that would be amazing with my zooming capabilities from my Mac. Oh, that would be wonderful. Because what I can't play in Parallels, I could play with cloud gaming because I have Xbox Game Pass.
Okay.
So,
I said okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to probably install VS 2022 on here. And
so what do you think that compared to Windows 365?
I was just about to get there. Honestly, like if we could get yours set up, I don't know that we need Windows 365. Especially if you could just plop your VM on a drive and like use it on any computer that you're at. That's power. You've got 2 computers for the price of 1. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the power of this thing. Like, you know, I think I could put Parallels on my Windows computer and even boot up the VM from there if I needed to.
How?
Well, if they have Parallels for Windows.
I don't know if they do.
Yeah, I don't know. About 80% done.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, the possibility.
And that's probably why when I tried to create the VM myself, that's probably why it didn't work.
Probably.
So you'll create one, and then right after you're done creating, on the stream, I'm gonna try see if I can create one.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd be nice to create one myself. That'd just be an accomplishment.
Right. That would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's really what I want to do.
I think there was probably something corrupted in that last disk image.
That's honestly what but like I said, that's honestly what I think.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, you're gonna create one first, just so we could end the stream. But then afterwards, you bet I'm gonna be trying to see if I can create one myself.
Right. And what I also want to do though is for you to try it out and see what your thoughts are before we, end the stream today and
Right.
install NVDA and that kind of stuff.
That's why I said, you'll create one, but I wanna, and we may have to do a part 2 to this, Michael.
We will do a part 2, but I still want to get your thoughts playing with it before we wrap up today. This has been such an amazing stream, though.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone through a lot of content, and it was kind of neat for us both to be screen sharing and going back and forth and all that. And you know what's really interesting? I'm sure people could tell. I did not use headphones this whole time.
Oh.
Did you? Did you know this?
No.
I mean, I'm not using original audio, but.
All right, what's our progress?
About 95%. But yeah, I mean, it would. What would be kind of fun is for us both to not have headphones in, and just see like how it comes through. So did your voiceover double back through? Did that happen? I wonder.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just figured I'd try something new today. Almost there.
All right.
And when this finishes downloading, I'll double click on it and see about.
Yeah, you'll do it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on, download. You're almost there. You're almost there. You can do it. You can do it. I don't even see any white left in the. It has a little circle like a pie, and it feels. Oh, there we go. It's done.
Okay. What do we got?
Parallels is trying to bring back to the last screen we were on, and that is not what we want to do.
What's this now?
It's still trying to do to pick this stuff, like the gaming and all that kind of stuff. So we may have to. Oh, hey, it's working.
What is it doing?
It's please wait, 7%.
Wait, so did you have to click on anything, or did you by itself?
I just clicked on the ISO by itself, or the VHDX file, and that's it.
But did it start installing itself?
All I did was pick gaming, and then press.
But what if you
create.
wouldn't have picked gaming?
Well, then it wouldn't have done anything.
Oh, so it's not like an
No.
That'd be cool if it was.
You pressed OK.
Yep. I got really
where are we at
excited. I'm
now?
like,
Where?
It says
So where are we
getting
at now in
ready.
the process?
It says getting ready.
Nice. Well, y'all were doing that. I just got my hair cut, so we're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. It says getting ready, and it is loading up.
so the only thing that you had to do was select like a gaming or
Developer or that last screen. That's all that had to be done.
Hmm. Interesting.
But remember, we had already gone through a lot of prompts to get to that point before.
Like what? What kind of prompts?
Well, actually, I don't know. I think that may have been all because then it had the name and location. I just left those at default. So it's still working.
But it seemed really fast, you know.
Yeah. It says hi. Getting things ready for you. This might take a few minutes. Don't turn off your PC.
So what did you have to do when you set yours up? Did you have to click on like the prompt? Was there a lot of prompts?
Nope.
Only one?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well.
It's doing exactly what mine did.
Okay.
Still working. Please keep your PC plugged in. It's almost done. Okay, you're on your desktop.
I am?
You are.
What's this?
It says installation complete. Click to continue.
Oh, I can't press enter.
I just clicked. Okay.
Oh, no.
You're in the Edge browser now. So now you could or you're on Windows updates. So you can press your Windows key, type narrator, and press enter.
Well, I need voiceover.
And I've got to mute for a minute. I got to mute for a bit, and I will be back again.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can find the Windows, it's not. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, go mute.
All right, I will be back.
Mac files. All right. It's really fast. No.
I'm trying to find out what's the keystroke to mute.
Whoa. Hold on. Command A. Oops. Okay. Okay. So. Yep. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Okay, folks.
How are we coming, Taylor?
I've got NVIDIA, or we're getting NVIDIA. We're gonna do this now. Whoops. Maybe. NVIDIA. Yep. Here we go. NVIDIA sound. Yep, NVIDIA. Uh-huh. I have NVIDIA, folks. Very fast. Very fast, folks. Here, let me share my sound. All right.
Zoom.us.
So here's
Zoom
what we
check.
got.
Zoom
Number
check.
lock.
Size.
9 Write feedback. Folder view list. Recycle bin 1 of
Very
5.
fast. Very, very fast.
NVDA menu.
Hey, my NVDA menu works. Awesome. Yeah, hey. Very fast.
Start
folks.
window.
Okay.
Ninite dialog show details. Write
So-
feedback. Write feedback link.
What would be the advantage of using that?
I don't know what you said. Try that one again.
What would be the advantage of using that over Windows 365?
Well, I'm gonna wait for Michael to as well come, I'm hoping Michael will come back soon. But I mean, price is one thing. You just pay $70 whatever a year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing.
So this is $70 a year for Parallels?
Yeah,
That's not bad.
instead of
it's
like
worth it.
$70 a month.
Cancel
Yeah.
button. Show details link. Write feedback link. Cancel button. Show details link. Cancel button. Show.
I mean,
Write feedback.
and it's on your local
Ninite
system,
dial-
so you can,
Pane.
I don't know, like.
Folder view list. Recycle bin 1 of 7.
It's really fast.
I think you had a Windows UAC dialog come up.
I do, but I don't know where it is now. Whoops.
Why?
Nope, I don't have it now.
Get help on
Oh.
failed. Close button.
Uh-oh.
Unknown.
What failed?
Folder view
Hold
list. Recycle bin 1 of 7. Mac, Micro, NVD, Google, FileZilla
Okay,
3,
well,
V,
VS Code didn't work.
Google, Firefox
Real-
4 of 7, NVDA 6, Microsoft Edge 7 of 7, Mac, V.
But no, this is very fast.
Wow.
Okay, Michael.
Folks in chat, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't have chat access right now. Hold on. Wow, we have been streaming for a while. Holy moly.
This
Okay.
is awesome, folks.
Um, yeah, so, Okay. Just trying to think here. It's very fast.
Yeah, we can't see chat right now, folks, but we can say this, y'all. This is going to be great. For
Yeah,
those
let me
of
see if I
you,
can.
Find name. List view table. Terminal. Safari. Google Chrome.
Hello, folks.
Link.
I'm back.
Link. Report.
Oh, find me.
Link. Bullet. 2. Heading. Link. End of. Link.
I
Another one.
apologize.
M1 to the max. Techopolis. Episode
I
13.
have
Chrome
been,
has a new window.
I have been paying attention. I had to take care of something, and I am back. But that is awesome. I'm glad that it's fast. I'm glad that I heard the Ninite was done and all that kind of stuff. So compare it to Windows 365. How do you feel like they compare?
I don't know.
So which one do you feel like is faster?
Probably this. I don't know.
It's hard to say, I imagine.
But it all depends on your internet. Like, there's so many factors.
Mm-hmm. Because with Windows 365, if you don't have an internet connection, then it's not going to
You're
work.
done.
Whereas with this, you have more
Still have a
options.
machine.
Right.
You're just doing offline tasks without internet.
Right.
That's another thing to think about.
And with this, you can do your gaming if you like that kind of thing. You have more options. Again, though, it's going to require you to make an IRA call.
Mm-hmm.
Got some neighbors moving stuff in the hall there, but yeah. And it looked like once we got through that initial barrier, you were able to get in real quick.
Yeah, but trust me, I'm gonna figure out a way to do this myself too. Because if I can do it myself, I'm gonna go buy it tomorrow. Even if I can't, I'll still buy it. But if I can do it myself,
it's worth it. I mean, it's an amazing product. I just wish it was more accessible.
Or is it a year, I'm guessing?
Hmm.
How much is it? Is it yearly like $70 per year?
So it's actually $99 for the Pro license.
Okay.
Oh.
And it's $79 for the standard, but that only gives you 8 gigs of RAM and I think 4 CPU cores. So if you have the M1, you want the Pro license.
Aha. Gotcha.
And it's $99 a year. It's a decent price, you know.
It's well worth it.
Yeah.
It's well worth it.
You know, you can get an IRA agent to get you set up, then do the rest in the command line or wherever you need to. You're good to go. I mean, we just demonstrated we can develop, we can play games, we can do all the things.
And folks, we just demonstrated even too how we can go through struggles setting up parallels, you know, and how it can be without with the accessibility issues. Oh, oh shoot! I said we just discovered how we can issue when we're breaking up or not breaking up. Yeah. Okay, am I breaking up now?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oi.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
You know, I think what you're trying to say is, you know, we'll have accessibility issues, but there's ways around it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
There's always, for everything that we do, there's a way to solve every problem. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. I know some people will say, well, why am I going to pay the money for something that's not fully accessible? And well, the truth of the matter is there is VMware eventually when it gets supported. There's VirtualBox, there's all these others, but there's one thing that these don't have. And that is Parallels has written code that directly works with Apple's metal layer of graphics and other things. And yes, your screen readers and those things require good graphics. So, you know, the Parallels will make things work better without there being a delay or as much of a delay. So, yeah. All right. Well, I think we've been streaming for a very long time.
I know.
Over 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead? Why don't you stop sharing your screen and let's do our closing bits here. And I'm actually on speakers.
Zoom.us, 2 items. Zoom.us.
Do what?
Oh, I started hearing my voice from somewhere. I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? That was weird. So, okay. This has been great, folks. We are going to do more things like this. We may have a part 2 to follow up. And you know what? We haven't even talked about the other stuff like the Pixel 6 and all the other things and stuff that we just haven't talked about. There hasn't been time. We've been busy. We've been working on a lot of things. Taylor and I just haven't had a chance to get with you guys and talk. We're going to try to be back to our regular format this week. We'll see what happens on Wednesday. This has been an awesome episode, though, and
Yeah.
it's kind of brings me back to some of our original episodes where we just kind of hang out with you guys and just chill and talk tech. I feel like we kind of got a little too in the weeds about being polished and stuff, and it's like,
I don't really think so. I don't know.
well, yeah, because I'd be like, all right, Taylor, so what are your thoughts on this? Blah blah blah. All right, so we're moving on to no. This is just
Yeah.
This is just more of a conversation. I feel like we've had more of a conversation, and we had Doug here with us this time, who was with us on the Unboxcast and the unboxing.
Unboxcast. Let's try that again.
That was the eye accessibility stuff, and you know what? Those things may still make it into an Unboxcast. We'll see. We'll see if Michael ever has time to do edits and all that stuff. But it's really exciting, folks, and we've gotten so much cool stuff. It's been great. I want to thank everybody for being here who has watched, everybody who will watch in the future. And I'm going to be downloading some more games onto my SSD because I can, and it's great. I love it. I can't wait to talk to you guys. And I'll be streaming from this thing, guys. I'll be streaming from my M1.
And then your AirPods 3 you love too.
Yep, I love those too. I mentioned those earlier. I showed those off on stream. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. And we're going to be back with a lot more tech content. And if you haven't watched the unboxing, go watch that, and you'll see Taylor saying repeatedly, "I want that now." It was really fun. And so Taylor, where can people find you and your content online?
Everywhere. Taste Tech Talks on YouTube. Taste Tech Talks on Twitter. Taylor_Art22 on Twitter for my personal. Taylor on Facebook. TaylorAccess.com for my company website. And just search for me. I'm all over.
Doug, what about you? Where can people find you online?
Well, you can find me if you want to email me, if you want to send me an email. I also have a company myself called Firestorm Hosting. It's still in development, but if you ever want to email me, you can email me at doug@firestormhosting.net.
Cool. And you can find me, Mike Dowies on Twitter. I'm Michael Dowies on Facebook. You can email me at mikedowies@techopolis.online. And, or if it's easier, mikedowies@icloud.com. Either way, cool. With that, we're all over the web. Just, look around for us. I know Techopolis is a little bit hard to find, but we hope that will change one day when Google realizes.
Taste Tech Talks isn't, though.
Yeah, if you want to find us, find Taste Tech Talks, and there'll be a link to the Techopolis channel there. So I want to thank I believe I saw an email saying a person followed us named Justin. So thank you for following our channel or subscribing. They call it following on Twitch, which is not confusing at all. But yeah, this has been amazing, folks. And
Awesome.
we will, hopefully get a lot more of you guys subscribing, and I love it. So thank you, everybody. We will be back again with another episode, and enjoy your tech, have fun, and see you next time.
See you guys later.